Hello, and welcome to the newest episode of the Drive Home Podcast. I'm your host, and I am a little bit fed up with my workplace. That is besides the point, in a way, so let's drive this podcast home. So, I'm not so much fed up with my workplace as I am fed up with my scheduling. So I don't know if I mentioned this, but overall, currently right now is the 4th week of working 3-day work weeks. Now, one 3-day work week in a while, for a while, is whatever. I guess, other people, whatever, I don't really care. But 4 weeks in a row, you kind of start to notice something. Now, I'm already looking for a new job because I need to pay rent when it goes up. And I won't be able to with my current job, nor with the current pay or hours. Now, this in of itself is not a big issue. I'm working on it. I'm going to be doing stuff about it later this week, hopefully. But, so I got my schedule for next week because, so just as a reference, today is Wednesday. And it is the last day I work this week because 3-day work weeks suck. On top of that, I got my schedule for next week, and lo and behold, it's another 3-day work week. Now, I work part-time, so I don't have to get hours. But you'd think at some point they'd be like, man, maybe this guy will quit if we don't, give him at least a 4-day work week every once in a while or something. So the last time I got a 5-day work week or more was because one of our people was on vacation. And that's the last time I ever had that. And so I'm gonna try and get a job closer to home. That's a full-time job. So I can save on gas and save on, money. I just hope by the time that does happen, my local store thing opens back up. There's a store, a local joint. It's part gas station, part I guess it's kind of like a pit stop. It's like a local pit stop, kinda. You can get snacks and stuff on the inside and whatever. It's pretty much only food. I mean, they have other stuff, but it's food and drinks and whatnot. And during the middle of the day and such, so they're actually relatively understaffed, which I might try and work there. I would try and work there, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be something feasible. Currently. So, because they're closed renovations and unknown when they're going to reopen. Also, I kind of want their food, so me working there, and it would be only part-time as well, most likely. I don't think. So they pretty much, I want to say recently is how I would best describe it. They haven't been able to get people to work there. Or people have been leaving them, basically. So, they don't have enough people to stay open for very long. They used to be open until like 7 or something. And now they're open till 3 in the afternoon, which is like terrible. It gets even worse for them because summer is right around the corner as well, which means they won't have school kids coming. Because it's right next to the middle school and elementary school, and the high school's just a little bit further up the road from there. So, like, it's a pretty good spot. Like, they have hot and ready food and stuff around lunchtime. It's great. You can order pizza from there, all sorts of stuff. And now the people who own the joint used to own a local supermarket across from there as well, but they recently sold it. So they're now, I guess, putting everything into the pit stop with pizza and stuff. So this remodel was only supposed to take a month, and I think I might have mentioned it before. And currently, you know, they don't know when it's going to reopen. Sorry, I got the hiccups. But you know, if they do open up, you know, I love once they do come back, because I'm presuming they will. And if they don't, I gotta figure out how to, like, ask them how they made their pizza. If I could get the oven that they made their pizza in or something. I don't know how I would afford that, where I would put it, but their pizza was so specific. If it goes away, I will be very sad. It's like one of my top favorite pizzas. Like, it's not stuffed crust, which is why it's not my top favorite pizza. That, and I've been to Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut stuffed crust pizza is legit the best. Though the stuffed crust pizza they have at Domino's isn't bad either. I like it. It's weird. The pizza's good, but, like, it's small, but also, like, so I used to be able, not used to, every once in a while I'd get, like, a DiGiorno frozen pizza thing that you, like, heat up at home and whatnot. But for whatever reason, I'm able to, like, eat that really easily, pretty much, most of the time. But whenever I've gotten one of them Domino's stuffed crust pizzas, which the DiGiorno pizza I get is also stuffed crust. And it's smaller. It's like a medium-sized pizza, which is the only size they have for it. I can't finish it. Like, I basically have it on its own with a drink, and I can't finish it. Like, I get full of around 6 slices in. Now, I don't know if it's because I'm taking my time enjoying the pizza, or maybe I ate something a little too, like earlier, and it's something, I don't know. But every time I've had one, it's like, except for one time when I split some of it, I think. Like, I literally did not have, I couldn't eat it all in one sitting, which I don't want to eat, like, a pizza in one sitting, a whole pizza. But at the same time, I don't like eating pizza cold. And I don't always have someone to share it with. You know, it's pizza, it's whatever. So, and so with the local joint pizza, you can get it per slice, right? Hot and ready, you can get it per slice. And it's some of the best pizza I've had hot and ready. I don't remember what takeout pizza is like from there. I'd say it's okay, and it's made differently. But the hot and ready pizza, however it's made, however they do it, maybe it's like the hot and ready thing that does it. Or maybe it's the specific way they make hot and ready pizza. But I like it, I really do. And it's not that it's necessarily polarizing, but it's kind of like you either like it or you don't like it. Like, there's not really an in-between. Some people have issues. Well, I think that it's less greasy than it used to be. It used to be kind of, like, really greasy. And I was fine with that. Like, I had no problem with it. That pizza has like been like a big thing, right? Like, I went through middle school and high school, and next to there, and I mean it's really good pizza in my opinion. And well, if it closes down, which there is a chance it would close down at some point because of the lack of workers, and then at some point maybe a lack of customers going in there, which would suck. Like it's been there. Like, lots of pizza places have come and gone, and like Domino's is 20 minutes away. That's just that's a one-way trip. 40 minutes of one to go there, get it, and come back home. And then there's not there used to be a Pizza Hut, but I didn't know Pizza Hut was like the GOAT of pizza until way later. I didn't know they weren't kidding when they said no one can out-pizza the Hut. And so, I'm just kind of, I don't really know how to feel, Like, the pizza has been with me through, like, some really crappy times. Like, middle school was honestly, like, the worst time of my life. I made some good friends. Made some great friends, but the school part was probably the absolute worst I've ever had it. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it, like the actual worst. I would not wish it upon my worst enemy to have to go through that. And high school wasn't bad, but high school was so free. High school was pretty good, honestly. High school is semi-private, like it's public, but like it's a relatively good high school. So people from other countries will pay to like send their kids to like live on campus and like go to school and stuff. So like there's a lot of freedom in high school compared to almost zero freedom in middle school. It's just incredible. And so on my way home, so my home versus the high school is like opposite. So that it puts the pit stop joint right in the middle. So I can walk home from high school, get a slice of pizza, and it was the best. Like, their slices of pizza back then were pretty cheap too. Like, I'm 21, I'm going to be 22 later this year. So, I went to school. I never skipped a grade or stayed back. So, it's not super duper long ago that it was. Now, I don't know if it's still the same price. It's probably adjusted a while ago, but I remember you used to be able to get a slice for like $1.50 or something. And I think they like me. Because every once in a while I'll go in, and maybe it's because it's getting to be the end of the day, or some other thing for them. But sometimes they give me an extra slice of pizza, and I really like that. I do appreciate it 100%. For free, because I assume they'd have to throw it out or eat it themselves after the fact. And so it's honestly great that that like they're nice, like, cause I need to compose myself a little, but I don't know, just through all the highs and lows, I guess. Well, for a lot of them. used to go to there and get pizza, and they have chicken fingers and some other stuff too. And I remember they once, and they've had it again. And I didn't buy it a second time because it was incredibly stupid one-time purchase. But they had this whoopie pie cake that was just this massive whoopie pie that was way too big. Can you not use your high beams when you're directly behind me, please? Jeez. But, it's... all good things must come to an end, I guess, but... like... so many things have come and gone, and gone through changes. People change, and the world around you changes, and... well, one day you're enjoying a Thomas the Tank Engine museum, and the next year you're in middle school and everything sucks, and then you're in high school and everything's freeing and whatever, and the next day you're either going off to college or you're getting a job, and then you blink and it's been a couple of years, like, I used to go there once a week. Absolutely. Used to go there once a week to get pizza. Like, actually. I tried to do this thing once a week with a friend where he hadn't seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, so we would watch it. He would come over, and it was on Netflix, so we would watch, me, him, and my brother, because we're all good buddies. We'd watch it, because me and my brother had seen it when it came out. And it would be a great time, and right before we'd watch it, well, we'd all get in my car, because we didn't really want to walk, and because it's not that far away, but we'd drive over to the local, the pit stop thing, and we go in, we get some food. My brother would get chicken fingers because he's not such a big fan of the pizza. Me and the guy who hasn't seen The Last Airbender would get pizza. And we all get like drinks or whatever, and then we go back and we watch. And we're still, right now is actually, we have to watch the last episode, or however that counts. So I guess on Netflix they summarize the parts instead of putting it into not summarize the parts, but they put like 2-parter episodes into like one part, I guess. So and maybe this is just a thing for the last episode, but the last episode on Netflix for Avatar: The Last Airbender is an hour and a half long. So that's the last thing we have to do, and then there's some other stuff we can watch, but I mean, I remember, I do remember, I ended up watching Flow, which is a really good movie. I don't know if it's still on HBO Max, but that's where it was when me and the buddy who hadn't, because he was walking somewhere, maybe to the store or something, I don't remember. I think I asked him if he wanted a ride, and he was like, sure, because he's a neighbor, right? Like but he doesn't have a license. He's working on it now, though. But, I don't know. So, we went and we got some of that food from that place, and then we came back to my house, and I was like, hey, you want to come watch a movie? Because I think I was just about to watch it, or something. And he was like, sure. And so he came inside, and, we just watched it. I think it won an award or something. It's great. I love it. It's great. And that was a great moment, honestly. It was really good. But I don't know. Not that it's been hard or anything to watch Avatar without it, but I wish we didn't have to. Because I'm not waiting for like a full pizza order and paying for like a full pizza, right? Like, I'm paying maybe like $10 for like 2 or 3 slices of pizza and a drink and like a snack or something. I don't know, like versus I don't know, like $20 for like a full pizza, just a full pizza. You gotta pay for drinks separately, and I don't know. Prices be damned. I just want more of that pizza, honestly. On the other side of things, because that's kind of sad, you know. No, it may not be the best pizza in the world, but it's one of my favorite pizzas, and it's been around so long. I don't know what I'll do, or what's gonna happen if it goes away, but it would suck. In other news, Fantasy Life, the girl who steals time, or stole time, I forget. The game came out today. And by today, I mean, I guess it's the 21st. Um, so, I can play it on my Switch, which is great. Because the Xbox has an issue with claiming the deluxe stuff and the pre-order stuff. It's just not able to be grabbed. They'll get it fixed eventually, but I gotta see what it plays like in docked mode, because I've seen what it plays like in handheld mode, and like, I don't know if I have to go to the main menu to change these settings, but I might have to change on my Switch until I get the Switch 2. I might have to change the graphical settings to for performance instead of graphics. It's not bad, it's just not great. Anyway, I'm home, so I kind of want to go inside. But, oh, right. You won't get this until a little bit later, or a while later, but, I started streaming a little bit again. I was inspired because I was been on a couple of my friends' streams, and, well, I wanted to show off Fantasy Life to anyone who wanted to see it, including my friends if they wanted to watch it. And so I've streamed like 2 times, and I'm thinking about streaming again tonight. But this this episode doesn't come out the same night, so you won't. But you know, I stream on Twitch, I think technically, and yeah, it's Twitch, and my name there is Ike_Mikerson. That is IKE_MIKERSON. It's a multiple layered joke of a name, but if you understand all the references, which there are at least 3, then props to you. I mean, one of them is fairly obvious, but anyway, that's all I really want to say. So thank you all for listening to this episode of the Drive Home Podcast. If you liked it, leave a like, and if you didn't, you don't have to. I hope you all have a great next 24 hours, and I hope to see you next time I drive this podcast home. Bye.